Hello all, and welcome back to another episode of trying to see if Alora's over there. And no, she's not.
We actually did a test after the last part to see if we can get them both on screen or something like that, and no, we can't.
Well, it's very possible.
She no, she has like a draw distance, but she does
Yep,
tell or appear on the spot. So
yep.
there is that.
I'm not sure if that's how it works in the PS1 games. I kind of feel like in the PS1 game they wouldn't have cared. They probably just have two Alora models there at all times.
Yeah, probably.
Mind you, the camera's considerably worse, so we came out of it. Okay, so I will admit it. I looked up the trophies for this stage in Cobbles ahead of time because I thought they might be a little scary. Yeah, they are.
What are they?
So, this level, I have to defeat every bee in the level with one of those spitballs.
Oh, that's more annoying than like hard,
Yeah,
I guess.
but it's not really hard. It's just something I never would have done out of, like, going on my way to do.
Yeah. So these last two levels here, actually, I really like a lot.
Bodyguard gets a lot of crap, but I really like it. Like, I really understood the full-on hatred it gets.
Yeah,
Like, this is
neither
coming
have
from the guy
I.
that doesn't even like Spyro 2 as much, and like, this is definitely one of my favorite levels in the game.
It doesn't have any like annoying orb challenges. I mean, I guess the Scarecrow one can be annoying to some people, but
I never had issues with it.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll screw up and then it'll
Sure,
take me
I'm
some
not saying
time, but
it's,
it
like, the
never.
easiest challenge, but there's
Yeah, but it
substantially
never like
worse.
makes me upset or anything.
Ow.
Don't die, Mayo.
Ouchie, ouch.
One time Mayo died in real life IRL.
There's no words I could possibly offer to justify that statement.
It's very green, this stage is. The original
Yeah.
game, it's much more orange and
I
gray.
was just thinking that too. Like, they put a lot of grass here when there really wasn't that much in the original. Like, it works. It's supposed to be a farm.
But also they're robots.
I just choose not to think about it. Picked up. Hopefully those seesaws seem to go a lot slower in Reignited compared to the original too. Because I know in the original I have so many problems with those stupid seesaws. Like, if I didn't know how to double jump, I would barely be able to get up them, I think. Oh, orb challenge. Speaking of the challenge we were talking about before.
Yes. What the? Oh. I didn't realize that guy was there.
Yep. Sparks, get the gem. It's right there.
No. It's me, Sparks.
I'm going under the assumption that these don't count for the trophy/achievement.
So I know this
So
is the
hard.
next stage.
I mean, okay, to be fair, they did nerf it a little bit for Reignited.
I feel like in the original game, sometimes it's not like not that your flame breath wouldn't register per se, but sometimes it felt like you would flame them and it wouldn't work. But again, it never really got to a point where it frustrated me or anything personally.
Like, there are genuinely frustrating challenges in this game. This is not one of them. It can be frustrating if you have a really bad run, but that's true for almost any
Honestly,
challenge.
I find everything in Cloud Temples to be much more frustrating.
Honestly, fair. I know the Agent Zero
And
stuff well enough that it doesn't really bother me, but
yeah, same. But I've had. Well, I guess I'm more thinking of the PS1 game, where in the PS1 game, you can. We mentioned it in the last part. You could still get caught, despite the fact you were clearly behind. Stuff.
oh, there's one of you here. Is there a thing I can get the spitballs from? Or it looks like I have to go back. Right.
That'll be 50 cents.
Surprisingly cheap coming from you.
Just this once. Well, maybe you shouldn't have mentioned that. That'll be 100 cents.
Oh no, 100 cents!
All in pennies.
And I'm sure there's more than a few banks would be more than happy to get rid of their worthless pennies. Like, wait, somebody actually wants these things?
No.
Oh, got it, spitball. Achievement got.
Achievement get?
Yes.
Are we going back to my Banjo Tooie days? Oh god.
You still never actually finished that, did you? I mean, I can't give you crap over that. I didn't either.
No, I didn't. Maybe after I finish my 100% race, I might do it.
Maybe.
That's gonna take almost.
But don't you have a few other
month,
LPs, like the Ape Escape 1 thing, which has just been sitting on the back burner forever? And of course, there's the other two that I just love to bring up.
Shut up. So the thing is about Ape Escape is I've kind of put it in a limbo, honestly. I might not finish it. If I'm gonna ever finish it, I would restart it probably. So it's in that sort of weird spot territory.
Really not a long
for
game
me.
either.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Pretty light.
PS1 game. Most PS1 games aren't particularly long unless they're an RPG.
And even they aren't anywhere near as long as RPGs you'd expect to be today.
Nope.
Like, I wouldn't put Final Fantasy VII anywhere near as long as, say, Persona 5, for instance.
Nope. You okay?
Yeah, no, maybe.
I
So, yeah. Yes. I was wondering if that would give me up high enough, and it does.
like the little fan effect.
Yeah, like the
They have
smash coming out of it. It's nice.
Yeah. Couldn't remember what they were called.
Oh, the gems over here.
Gems don't exist.
Oh, you're right. No gems here.
That's what I thought, man.
Wait. Talk to you. Farmer Barleycorn. That is an amazing name. I feel like if you have a name like Barleycorn, like, you're doomed to a life as a farmer.
You can just assume everybody here has a farmer. What's it called?
Oh!
Farmer parents. Farmer parents.
Not a great place to fall off. Okay. Try this again. And don't fall off. I'm not even gonna bother with gems right now. I just want to get the challenge done.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in this game. I don't know if it's like the original version, but when you supercharge through the vases and stuff anyways, it doesn't collect the gems. So, like, you still have to, what's it called? Like, you still have to go through the track regardless. I don't know if it's like that in this version of the game, but the original game was like that.
At least they got that one.
Okay, so maybe in this game, maybe in this version they fixed it. It's kind of an annoying problem in the original game. At least I think you couldn't collect. Every time I've tried, it never worked. At least
It does work, but it's very spotty.
okay.
Right, still needs to get this vase. I think he'll be home to level at that point. What the bug's doing back? They need to die.
All our work was for naught.
Apparently.
I burped.
Did you?
Thank you. Did you burp?
No.
Will you burp?
Probably.
When was the last time you burped?
I don't keep a log of this stuff.
Well, now's better late than never, Mayo.
Uh-oh, I'm missing gems somewhere. Sparks. That doesn't really help me much.
Wouldn't doubt if it's in the foliage somewhere.
Oh, it is absolutely. Apparently, it's behind this door.
Or it's in the door.
Oh, there it is. There's.
Yep.
I saw 5 gem up there.
So that in the foliage. On a scale of 1 to right. We were very right.
Yeah, not surprised I'm missing gems here. This level kind of has the Spyro 1 problem return, where there's more foliage and it really knows what to do with.
Yeah. I mean, I still like the lots of foliage.
Oh, I do too.
That's
It's just I wish they had made the sparkle brighter or something.
Yeah, that would be honestly the only thing that would that's the only thing you really need to do to fix it.
It's definitely the easiest fix at the very least.
I wouldn't doubt if there's like a mod somewhere to add a little bit of a, because I know they have a little bit of a, I almost said a little bit of a sprinkle. A little bit of a...
I still love the fact that the first, or at least one of the first level mods for this game was freaking Savannah Citadel from Sonic Unleashed. Like, why? I'm not mad. I like Sonic Unleashed a lot, but why?
Okay, so Nexus Mods has Reignited Trilogy mods, so I'm going to take a look at the top mods here, because usually the top mods are the most convenient mods. So I will take a look to see if they have, what's it called? To see if they have like a sparkle gem. More mods, yeah. Yeah, how this website works, it's been a while. Mods, popular, all time. There's a classic Spyro mod?
I mean, it probably just swaps out the model. So, robots, more robots. Hi.
Oh, yeah, it's like a texture. Well, not a texture mod, but it does things like a texture mod where it just does like some improvements to make him look more like
yeah, I remember when the model was first announced, there was a lot of classic fans that really didn't like how Spyro looked. I don't feel like the Spyro complaints were anywhere near as bad as how people felt about Crash when they first saw his model. But
yeah, but to be fair,
groups.
They fixed up Crash's model before release. Honestly, Crash and Saint Trilogy look pretty bad until release.
Honestly, even now it's still kind of rough. Like, it feels like ever since Crash got his full HD, he hasn't really found a model that works yet.
I like the Crash 4 one.
I hate the Crash one. It's probably the worst one he's had yet. Worse than Titans.
Yeah, I don't feel the same about that one.
Like, I really hate the Crash 4 one. It is ugly. It's not just Crash. Almost every character in 4 looks abysmal.
Could be worse. They could look like Coco from Titans.
Don't mind me.
Specifically
Coco
Titans.
is one of the only characters I will actually give credit in Crash 4 as actually looking good. But she looks genuinely good. Anyways, this
She
isn't a
looks
Crash Royalty.
so... tint remover. What's this? Oh, there's a little... Oh, this sort of tint. Okay. Retro remaster? Re-extinguished?
Okay, but why? That one just play the original again, right?
It's to replace as many sound effects in the remake with the remastered. Okay.
When was there a remaster?
They're talking about the remake.
Oh. Okay, so the trophy here, achievement, is to beat the Ox without taking any damage. I'll try, but I do not have the best track record against this boss. Forget not getting hit, I'm probably going to die a few times.
I don't think I've ever really died. I've struggled to hit him, but I don't think I've ever really got hit. I don't even know you could get hit from him. How do you get hit?
Bombs? Low? Duh?
Okay.
Like, what do you think? I mean, you can actually get damage if you get too close to it. Yeah, no. Trophy's void. And I don't think this boss respawns, so I gotta go through New Game Plus, so that's fun.
I think all the mini games respawn if you go to different level, or if you reload the level. Most of them do, at least.
What a well-designed boss. I don't like the Ox.
I know there's a trick. I can't remember what it is. There's a trick to, like, almost always hit him. I just can't remember what it is. Or at least in the original game there was. I'm not sure if they kept it here. It wasn't like an exploit. It was like a literal trick.
Death counter's not showing up for some reason, but I'm starting discounting. Because I was doing my test for it before I even started recording. I have Yogi as a witness for this. Just being dumb.
Wait, it's back to seeing if there's a big wing.
Nah, I'm not that hungry. Oh, come on! That one just sort of felt like a glitch.
Maybe I should just search gem.
You weren't searching?
Custom level, no. Green gem HUD for every game. No, it doesn't look like there's like a sparkle or anything.
Another one. Okay, that death counted. For showing up. And yeah, I started at 9, so it is going up. I hate this boss. I'll remind you, I didn't die once to Crush or Gulp. So this is by technicality the hardest boss in the game for me.
No, it's not. It's a mini boss.
And it's still harder than the actual bosses, so it counts as a full-on boss where I'm concerned.
That's not how that works.
It is as far as I'm concerned.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you truly?
I don't know, how concerned are you?
Yes. No? I don't know. We're finally getting our sync installed today, so sorry if you hear. You shouldn't hear anything.
I don't.
But by chance, yeah, like there's no sounds now. I just wanted to you know, fully disclose that if anybody hears any weird sounds, it's probably my sync.
Oh, I did that.
There hasn't been anything.
But am I gonna get the achievement? Because I did die twice. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Oli option free.
I mean, I wouldn't have any other name for it.
I wouldn't either. Like, it took me a second to see that, but once I was like, oh.
More like Ollie Oxford free. You get it?
No.
Yeah, neither do I.
There might be a skill point here. I don't know what any of the skill points are offhand, unfortunately. I only looked up the achievements, so...
I don't recall there being... There might be one, but I can't think of...
I think we're going to unlock the list once we beat Ripto anyway, so...
Yes, you do. At least in the original game you do, so presumably you do here. They're going to keep anything from the original game, I would want them to keep that. Though it's really awkward. There's no epilogue in this game. I don't mind spoiling that because of the fact that it doesn't exist in this game.
Also, we already mentioned it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I know we have off camera, but I didn't know if we did on camera.
Pretty sure we did.
Well, if we didn't, now we did. Yeah, it's a very weird omission. And they did nothing to replace it. I don't recall.
I mean, there's the art gallery.
Oh, yeah, but I guess the epilogue kind of was like that, but epilogue had a bit more
Epilogue
substance
definitely had more to it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as they were describing, first and only dual power you get in the game. One of two you get in the trilogy, since there's one in Spyro 3. So I think there's only one in Spyro 3.
Which stage? I'm trying to remember.
Fireworks Factory. It's not 100 eggs,
yeah.
so you probably don't remember it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played the game on normally, but now that you said that, I know what it is. So that egg sucks.
I like it thematically. I just don't like doing it for speedruns. For obvious reasons.
Doing it, period. But I do like it thematically, yes. We'll get there when we get there. I don't want to talk about the third game, because we're not there yet. I know we're particularly bad with that, but hey, if I can try...
We were just talking about Crash 4 a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but if I could try, I could try. Well, to be fair, with the Crash 4 thing, we were just briefly talking about designs. At least we weren't talking about the game play and stuff itself, I guess.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. Take this orb device as proof of your skill.
Okay.
Can I go beat up some more?
No.
Oh, okay.
I knew it. Those
No.
sent out a distress call. The next
You don't have my
wave
permission.
is incoming.
Okay, don't have his permission.
That'll be $500. Now that's more in line with my
With your
my
pricing scheme, yes.
You just gotta wait for the moment to hit. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Mayo has no idea what he's talking about.
It's true, I don't.
To be fair, I have no idea what anyone's talking about at any given moment.
Airman, you've proven the genius of my double power-up invention.
I do really like this stage too.
Commemorate your
I can't tell if people don't like this stage or if they do. I want to say most people do, but it in a weird limbo where I'm not really sure.
I hate the Ox mini-boss, but the rest of it is great. That's my stance on it.
I know a lot of people don't like the Ox mini boss. Honestly, for the most part, I don't either. So, and it's a shame you can't bring the Super Flame in the stage back to him. If you try to, it like auto runs out.
Yeah, which is especially annoying because like the game's straight up designed to have you go to the room with it. But,
yes, but if you go ever so slightly too far, the game is like.
More gems in this area. Oh, yes there is. I just saw red.
There's a lot of gems in this area. Though, this is probably...
You completely cut off there.
Or compared to the original game. Hello?
I didn't hear a word of that.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say you, like, DC'd. What was I saying? Oh yeah. This stage could be like particularly bad when it comes to shoot. Well, now I have my train of thought is like all screwy.
Did they extend the timer on this in Reignited? Because you would have almost certainly run out of time back in the original. Right now you said you run out.
Yeah, you know, you definitely would have been. Oh, okay, they just auto get rid of it at this point. Yeah, no, basically when you're by that ladder, it would start blinking off.
Yeah, and that's if you're like fully optimized, which I wasn't. I was pretty good, but there was sloppy bits. So they at least doubled the timer. And yeah, there's something up there. Of course there is. Is there a whirlwind, or do I have to go this whole bit? I have to go the whole bit. Of course I do.
You have to get through the whole bit, yeah. This one doesn't have some weird whirlwind that Mayo doesn't know about. Not this time.
Maybe next time now.
Maybe if you ask nicely.
Okay, that's last of the gems. 100% level complete. Let's get out of here. We are done supporting war to multiple sides for now.
Well, we've technically done every single stage in the game. Fracture Hills is debatable, but by technicality we did.
We got the talisman, it's good enough.
Yeah.
I like how the cutscene just abruptly ends in this version.
Yeah, that was I was drinking something. Yeah, he literally just got destroyed, and usually there'd be a fade out, but no, that one was just like bam, done.
Alright, so question, do we do Ripto now or do we save him for next part? Because we're kind of at a weird time spot.
What's the time slot?
27.
Ow. Oh, 27. If you wanted to do Ripto now, as opposed to backtracking, then sure.
Okay. Especially if
it's not like this
the
game
skill points visible. For this
it's not like this game has what's it called? Not like it has like an immense amount of cutscenes or anything.
True.
At its worst, the credits would be particularly long. But even then, the first game I don't recall having that bad of a...
First game barely has cutscenes at all.
No. I don't think the first game has... I'm not thinking of cutscenes. The credits. I don't think the credits are particularly bad. First game. Yeah, no, I'm thinking if anything's gonna be like bad in this game.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching the credits this time. I did it once, and remember,
they all the same.
They're all the same.
Okay, just like Crash.
Just like Insane,
Crash,
yeah. Same
Insane.
every time. Same words, and they even have the same images. Which it made sense in Spyro 1. It doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that because I remember I was like I wanted to watch.
Free dragon still.
I think I remembered watching the credits of the first game because it was or of the later games. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it, you know, and then yeah, for some reason they decided they wanted to.
Hey, I said I would stay still and let you hit me. Why aren't you trying to hit me? If this is the PS1 game, you would have attacked me like 3 times over by now.
I want to see if he moves. If he doesn't move, or do anything, this has Spyro 3 syndrome. I think this game has original Spyro 3 syndrome. It does. Oh my god.
Okay,
all right, so I can
mention Spyro 3 syndrome.
So for some reason, in like I don't know if it works in Spyro 2. I know in Spyro 3 it does. If you don't move at all when fighting when you're gonna fight the bosses, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bosses also just don't move. It's really weird. So I guess in this game too, it's also like that, or at least with Ripto. I don't know about the others, but yeah, no. In Spyro 3, if you don't move at all, like when a boss starts, like even after you die or whatever, they'll just sit and wait till you move. I guess that's a good thing if for some reason you have to like step away in the middle of a
Yeah.
cutscene or something. Maybe that's the point. Maybe like if a kid has to like run, talk to their parents or something, because these are primarily games for kids.
Yeah,
So it's like
makes sense. in that regard.
maybe it's supposed to be something
So I
like
need
that.
the one to be triple balloon. I'll have had all three, which I need for an achievement. So, mind you, there's still another phase of this, so I don't mind finishing them off. And it's just
So this
like
is
the
yeah, and they're all the same. So this is the fight.
He disconnected again. That's lovely.
Hello?
Hello, you disconnected again.
You left. You disconnected.
No, you disconnected.
My internet's fine.
See, mine's fine too. You know
Then
how mine
Discord
is when I drop. I don't drop for a few seconds. I drop for a few minutes.
Nah, as of late, you've had weird moments where you drop for like a second or two.
That does not happen, no.
It does.
If it does, it's not my internet, it's Discord.
Forget what I was. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the fight. Yeah, the goal of this fight is
Okay,
just
got
supposed
it.
to get.
RGB, that's the achievement name.
It looked really weird because you supercharge into him. So the gimmick of this fight is obviously you need to, what's it called?
Sorry, we got distracted with all the Spyro 3 talk. See what you're talking
Yeah,
about back on
well-
Dropless? We can't... You can't talk about anything without getting distracted.
To be fair, it did something the original game did, which I didn't even know. So at least it was somewhat relevant to the series and stuff. But yeah, this the goal is
I'm curious if this works
to
again.
get 3 different power-ups, and when you get 3 different power-ups, you can do a special attack. Same thing counts for Ripto.
Where are
If
the
you get
orbs?
3
Hunter! Where are the orbs?
This is very reminiscent of another boss in the 3rd game, but it's not doesn't have multi phases. So yeah,
But this
Ripto has
isn't even like that
multiple
boss.
attacks.
This is like just like Gulp. When it wasn't dropping anything.
That too, yeah. Though I think overall I prefer this battle, but that's probably just because it has multi phases.
I strictly prefer the other one just because this one has multi-phases. Screw 'em with multi-phase bosses. Not a fan.
Multi phase bosses are awesome.
They can be awesome, but you better make sure every phase is good, and this... No.
The Souls
Like, this
series
was literally
is
just like, Gulp again.
definition of multi phase. No, it's a Robo Gulp. Totally different.
Oh, of course, of course. At least he's dropping orbs again. And right as to say that, he stops dropping orbs.
I mean, you brought that on yourself.
Yes, and? I fail to see your point.
So you can't be too upset.
Okay, phase 2 done.
Now we get to the unique phase. Why does he summon robots? I've never understood that. I just thought about that now. Why does he summon robots?
No, I have no idea. Nothing about him that seems particularly technological.
Yeah.
Though I guess that would explain why he doesn't like dragons.
Because they're smart and conniving?
No, because they're magic. Magic's literally the exact opposite of technology in literally every setting ever.
Ah, true. Oh, whoa! I didn't even think of it like that. Whoa, Mayo, we've just unlocked like a conspiracy. This game is clearly.
Let's be honest. They didn't think about why Ripto
This game
made
is-
dragons.
This game is clearly an allegory to why technology is going to be the downfall of humanity.
As much as I want to say that's ridiculous, and I remember these are the developers that made Ratchet and Clank.
Well,
So
though
I
that's
really
more
can't
of like
stop that.
those are more of jokes on like consumerism and stuff like that. Which I
But
mean,
the
I
fact
guess
that it's in the same ballpark, though.
true. I was gonna say, isn't it the similar-ish ballpark?
you please get back in bounds?
We've unlocked
you.
the conspiracy.
There.
I want to say it's time based. Oh!
No, it's not.
Oh, the lava looks just looks bad here.
It almost looks like the PS1 lava. I might even say the PS1 lava looks a little bit better.
I think it does. Also, they don't show him sinking in the lava. In the original game, he literally just like no animation sinks into the lava.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering, that's not OBS. The game is lagging that hard. I don't know why it's lagging this bad.
Oh jeez. Maybe this cutscene's broken. Oh god, it's like speeding up and everything too.
This might be a 60 FPS thing. But if that's an issue, like,
Sure,
just
man.
lock the cutscenes to 30 like every other PC game.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, my PC is definitely strong enough to run this game. I don't know why cutscenes, this cutscene in particular, is so bad.
Because clearly this is an insane cutscene. Just look at the graphics.
Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry.
Oh, this is starting to hurt to look at. I actually have to look away.
We want you to keep the gems as a reward.
This is why fluctuating FPS gives me a headache.
Sparks, can you grab 'em? Let me just type.
And this
This
is also
isn't
why
fluctuating FPS is just straight up freezing over and over again.
To Dragon Shores.
Well, I mean, it's going all over the place. I would say it's fluctuating FPS to an extent.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro.
We want to talk about
Screen
another
freezes.
Spyro game.
But it caused a lot of
We want to talk about another Spyro game real quick. Spyro 4 on PS2 specifically hurts my head after a while because of fluctuating FPS. That game has terribly.
That game had literally everything that could have gone against it go against it. I almost feel kind of bad for the developers, but at the same time, it's a disaster.
But at the same time, there's hidden
I'm not
messages
watching
of apparently of developers, what's it called, hating on each other, which is really funny. I wanna see those messages.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've been told that there's apparently some hidden like stuff of the devs just crapping on each other.
Right, so this is the bonus level which we are not going to tackle yet.
I honestly expect this part to take quite a long time. Only just the part when we inevitably do Dragon Shores
Yeah,
to
I
take
can
quite
check
a
skill
long time
points
just
now.
because of one section. All right, let's see what we're missing. This is arena perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Extra hill, 3 laps to supercharge.
Perfect in
Ocean
hockey. Yeah, I know I was
Spring.
going to have to go back to that one. Actually, not missing as much as I thought I would be.
Yeah, it looks like you're honestly just missing. Realistically speaking, you're only missing 2. In one of those is a stage that you just.
I'm not going to
what's it
bother with the
called?
boss ones until I get the permanent super flame because that'll make those completely trivial. And skill points don't count to your
You
game
can't
total.
really do all the bosses. Unfortunately, not. But they give you something special, I assume. I actually still don't know if they do in this game, but we will do that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I said so mostly.
Of course. But yeah, thank
So,
you for watching.
we'll-
Next time we will go and basically do our cleanup round, at least for the completion stuff. I don't know how long that'll take. That might not be enough for a full part, in which case we might end up doing Dragon Shores at the end too.
I'm gonna say that's probably not gonna be the case, and I'm gonna say that for one reason and one reason only. You basically have to do the entirety of Fracture Hills.
Yes, at the same time, levels don't really take that long, and I don't have to backtrack that many stages either. Like all I've got is Sunny
Right.
Beach, which that's going to take virtually no time at all.
Yeah, most levels don't take too long. I would say Fracture Hills.
Fracture Hills is going to be obviously the big
probably-
one, and then Shady Oasis, which that one's not going to take very long either.
I think Fracture Hills is going to take decently. It might be one of the longer stages just because it has not one but 2 auto-scroller missions. So that'll be interesting. But yes, we'll see how things go. So we'll see you guys in the next part where we start the backtracking and potentially finish it in one part. I think we'll probably get it all done in one part. Can't see it
There's
taking
no way.
longer than
it
one.
won't. I don't even think it's going to
Hey,
take an
don't-
entire video, but we'll see.
Don't say things like that. You never know.
You're right. See y'all next time. Bye. All toasters
Chicken.
toast.
Tenders, sirloin chicken.
Do you need help? Blink twice if you need help.
I'm blinking 4 times.
He needs double the help.